life, giving all your best, but only to be criticized, despised. No longer fantasize good, cause your dreams have been jeopardized. Want it done, you gotta do it yourself. Every man to himself. Your life is yours and no one else's. At the end, you've either done it right or you've wasted your life.
Yeah, right.
Life is sacrifice, so be wise. Play your cards.
My name is Louis Rumin. I'm the Minister for the Children Prize in Portsmouth. I am really collaborating with a non-profit organization based in Baytown, Houston. October 21st last year, they invited me to one of their efforts for Dominica, the relief supply efforts, where a lot of food stuff and different things were, gathered for Dominica. And they really invited me there to see how things were going and to find out from me if I would be willing to be their coordinator on Dominica to ensure that this supplies reaches the people who really needed it on Dominica. To which I graciously, accept. And it took several months to get things going, but thank God, things have been brought to fruition. That the container is here, and we hope to begin the stuff in the container this evening, and to start sorting out and packaging to distribute it to various communities in Dominica. It's a non-profit organization from people from various religious backgrounds and so on. The president, for example, is a Seventh-day Adventist pastor from St. Joseph. We have Catholics and the members from the Children Prize who are part of the executive out there in Baytown, Houston. So the cross-section of very concerned people for Dominica, who they're concerned about Dominica and they want to assist in whatever way they see that's possible. Acts of Kindness Mission Ministry. Basically what they try to do is do acts of kindness towards people, to meet people's needs, to help them whatever way they can, especially relieving their needs as far as physical needs, sometimes spiritual needs, of course, most importantly. But generally, it's an organization that was formed to really try to meet the people on the ground, and not just through other organization, through governmental organization, but they wanted to meet the people on the ground, the people who really need their assistance, and that's why they brought me on board to ensure that I make sure that the items reach the people who really need it.
Which communities do you plan to extend that grace to, so to speak?
For example, we have on the list, it may extend to other communities, but that's not just to those, but for example, Bells, we have some in Woodford Hill, Marigot, Wesley area, Penville, Vickers, Capuchin Cottage, Tuckery, those areas, possibly Colivo, Dublin, Bioche. We're looking at those communities to begin with. And what we have done so far is contacted people in those areas to develop a list of people who are in need and some of the basic things they might need. As far as I understand, there are also some contents in there for the Princess Margaret Hospital and also the Boston Hospital. So we hope to be doing that from this 40-feet container that we have to run stuff later. A lot of food stuff, a lot of water, a lot of clothing, a lot of school supplies, those basic items of cleaning, not only food but also cleaning items, like soap and detergents, disinfectant and so on, is in the container. Apart from that, there are people who have the personal barrels in there. More than a month ago, people have been calling me in anticipation of the container being here when they find out about the barrels. So that too I have to deal with. Quite a number of people have barrels in the container, so I have to ensure that these people are contacted and their barrels are they come to collect their barrels. What I have here is the names of the people who are on the Acts of Kindness Mission Committee. The Acts of Kindness were founded by Nicholas, Pastor Nicholas from the Seventh-day Adventist Church, and you have he's the chairperson from St. Joseph. You have Melissa Phillip, Paula Phillip. They are from the Portsmouth area. You have Taiwani and Ashton Dairampu from Roseau. You have Rosamond and Esther John from the Roseau area. From Casabus you have some David and probably Joanina from St. Joseph. As you know, these are some of the names that were sent to me, probably not in the order probably I would have liked, but these are some of the people who are involved in the Acts of Kindness and they are in the organization committee.
My name is Oliver Wallace. and I'm from the community of Woodfordell.
My name is Gail James, and I am from the village of Marigat.
My name is Steve Joseph. I am the District Development Officer for the Western District in Dominica.
My name is Jermaine Clark, and I'm representing the Bells community, the center of the island.
At present, we have a number of families still in shelters, particularly in the communities of Kinfield and Maho.
I'm Finella Wenham, and I'd like to say thanks on behalf of the community of Glanville.
My name is Hattie Mason. I'm representing the communities from Cottage to Savant Pie.
Good day, I am Miss Oliver Bourgeois representing the Clifton Primary School.
Okay, my name is Valentine Joseph. I'm from the village of Fakers.
Hi everyone, I'm Juanita Cabon from the community of Capuchin.
I'm happy that we are receiving these boxes on the behalf of the Church of Christ in Salisbury, and we will be delivering these boxes to the village of Corliho and Kulibistri.
Thanks to the Acts of Kindness mission, we're able to do a distribution of much needed items to the elderly and the less fortunate in our community after the ravage of Maria.
For more or less the elderly and the homebound people, we are very grateful for these packages, and on behalf of the recipients, I would like to thank the Act of Kindness Mission Ministry. We are so grateful, and we pray that God will continue to bless.
We have a lot of teen stuff in there, food stuff in there. We have stuff for children as well, and we are just delightful to be a part of it, to be able to help the ministry in doing what they really need to do. And so on behalf of the Church of Christ in Salisbury, also in Portsmouth, I would like to say thank you very much to them.
There are about 10 families, and some of them with elderly, some with children, a lot of children of school age. And so I just came here to collect so that I could distribute to them. And at this time, I'd really want to say a big thank you to Acts of Kindness Ministry Mission for their donation, their kind gesture.
Mothers with children, underprivileged children, and our elderlies. I would like to thank the Acts of Kindness Mission Ministry on behalf of the Portsmouth Church of Christ. Thank you very much for selecting us.
I was called by Brother Romain from the Church of Christ in Portsmouth congregation, and we are there to pick up some boxes with groceries for the vulnerable persons who are elderly and the persons who are unfortunate, that we share some joy with them. Thanks to the Act of Kindness Mission Ministry, we are so grateful and thankful for this gesture. We want to say how elated and happy we are to receive this donation. I think it will go a long way in the lives of the persons in that community.
I am very thankful for the supplies and also care packages we received from the Act of Kindness Mission Ministries. This will go a long way in assisting our students, especially after so many of them were affected by Hurricane Maria. This week we are also celebrating Literacy Week, and Pastor Romain came in. He prayed for our students, and he also spoke to them about the importance of literacy. The supplies received will go a long way in rewarding the students for the efforts they have made to display their talents throughout this week.
Working in the collaboration with Pastor Romain and assisting the needy in our community. So I'm here to receive a few packages on behalf of a few needy families, young women, single mothers who has up to say 5-6 children but are unable to really care for themselves. So this packages will assist them in a long way. And I'm looking at a few elderly as well, a few elderly who did themselves. As far as we know, 3 of them are almost practically bedridden. It has to be cared by other persons. So these persons will be facilitated to do this process as well. And we have some families, although there are possibly double partners in the home, yet the socioeconomic conditions are such that this need will go a long way. And I can say this because I also work with the Family and Children Services in Dominica, so I quite understand the social status of these people.
We are here picking up some boxes from the Acts of Kindness Mission Ministry. So far we have like 65 boxes in all. And we are about to distribute to the village of Marigot and Wesley. And we would like to thank them very much for everything that they sent us, and we appreciate that very much, and we like to say thank you from the bottom of our hearts. 7
boxes with food items, as well as some clothing, some water. That will go to families still at shelters in Canefield. We have a single mother with number of children. We have actually another family with about 5 or 6 children, persons who were displaced by the impact of Hurricane Maria. And so, although we are 6 months on, these people are still in need of some kind of kindness. And so today we're here collecting from Pastor Romain and the act of kindness. Certainly, I think that will go a long way in relieving their situation. Many of them are still displaced and unemployed. And I'm sure any level of assistance that they receive would be highly appreciated.
Okay, I would also like to thank Ms. Pastor Roman for remembering and considering his community as he worked with this ministry to give us that supply. Thank you so much.
I'd just like to say thanks to the Act of Kindness Mission Ministry for donating and sending the 40-foot container and the produce that we have here at the back. We're giving out to the people who are desperately in need, those who are less fortunate. Right now we're about to distribute 20 packages for 20 persons in need in the Zikak and Chance area. Essentials like canned stuff and 1 or 2 other items for household items, and in there have some special food. I think they call them self-heating packs, what the army or the military use. So there's a bag in them and a heater, and once you put in the water, it heating up itself and so on and so forth. So that would come in handy for farmers and people that are always on the go.
Well, I just want to say how grateful we are in Dominica for all the help that we have been receiving from governmental organizations, non-profit organizations like the Act of Kindness Mission. And then, it's just so amazing, so wonderful to see that people care for us. And I just want us as Dominicans to be grateful, to have a greater sense of gratitude for all the prayers, all the concern that people continue to show towards us. And we have to show our concern and our appreciation as we treat each other, show that by the way we treat one another as Dominicans. To be there for each other, to have each other's back, to console, to comfort, to strengthen whatever we can to assist.
I'm Ken Wells from San Jose, California. I'm here visiting Brother Lewis and just passing out some stationery packets at school. And we're here today at the Clifton Primary School. And we're here to visit all the wonderful teachers and the principal and all the students and hand out their stationery packages.
Shine can be gold, but every night it just can't be gold. Tomorrow there's a brighter day. Tomorrow there's a brighter day. Everything that shines can be gold, but every night it just can't be gold. Tomorrow there's a brighter day.